Simon, a bit of a disappointing afternoon here at Barrow with a 16 points to 12 defeat. What were your immediate thoughts after that one?
You said it, you just give your opinion on it there. Yeah, disappointed, probably, well, certainly one that got away. Credit to Barrow, I think they've been going through a tough period and they did today what they haven't been doing, which is completing sets, and they're a big set of lads, and when they complete, you know, they are hard to deal with. So yeah, they've come and did what we thought they would do. They were desperate, as expected, and completed well. And you know, they come up with enough to take us, but you know, throughout that game, we break the line a number of times. We're just not clinical enough. We haven't got the patience to wait and try score on the next play. We try and force the pass and so on, which didn't help us. But other than that, individuals across the team just play 2, play 3, incorrect play of the balls, offload attempts that just aren't there. They're not on, particularly with this sort of field. Yeah, I think we're just our own worst enemy, Mike, to be honest, for the most part. But tough old game. We tried hard, definitely tried hard. Didn't try smart at all.
You mentioned about the chance we created. Is it a good thing we are creating so many chances and focus on that positive, or is it the fact that we were kind of wasteful with the ball when we got ourselves into those positions? Yeah,
well, it depends what the result is at the end of the day, doesn't it? So if you've got loads of chances and don't convert them and you win, it's not the end of the world. But when you had it there to win, and could have done by a few clear points, I think, you know, it hurts a bit. But look, it is what it is. We'll lick our wounds and move on.
Outside looking in, bottom of the league, beating a team challenging for, could have been joint second if we'd have won today, but Barrow did put up a decent display.
Yeah, look, they were good, and that's been well within their capabilities for a while. They just haven't nailed it, have they? And I thought today they did. They didn't surprise us in terms of anything they did, but they certainly just completed and competed and had that desperation of a team that is really struggling, and that'll go a long way towards getting them back on track, I'd imagine. But for us, I'm not tables and that, Mike, I couldn't care less at the moment, to be honest. There's still concerned with our performances and our inability to build it. I don't think we're building games at the moment. We're trying to, as you saw with them breaks and we're forcing the pass, we're trying to pinch a game rather than just stay in it and grind the game out, which when you're not playing great is a really important thing to do. That and those individual errors, pretty dirty on that, to be fair. We knew it was going to be a bit sloppy and a bit slippy and whatnot, and to come up with that much, really disappointing.
Decided to rotate, we're playing all out the side and put Pickers in for his debut. Scored a try today. What do you think of his performance? What were the thoughts about putting him in for a game like today?
The idea of bringing Pickers in is, one, because he's a good player. Two, we don't have to play Woody every game. We don't necessarily have to play him at fullback every game either. And on top of that, Woody's had a couple of niggles. He's played well, he's gone well in these first 5-6 rounds we've had. So, opportunity to put Brandon in while he's fresh. And the longer we leave him out, because he hasn't played much for Featherstone, the harder it's going to be for him to jump in. So the idea was get him in today, give Woody a rest. I thought he did a good job, to be fair. He just got terribly unlucky on one pickup when the ball went through. So pretty good for him on that. But other than that, I thought he tried hard. But in a team that's turning ball over so often and you're playing out your own 20 a lot, I don't think we could see the best of him, which goes for a lot of them today.
We play Barrow again next week in the Cup. Have you seen enough to put the wrongs right for next week? Yeah,
I mean, we nail those chances. We put some distance between us by half time, I think. But yeah, the lesson is don't push it. Work hard for it, and it will come as the game goes on. You don't have to win it in the first 40. It's later on in the game when it matters.